Cause I ain't talking too loud. Who turn me up? You got, yeah. Put that right on, man.
Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Gators will kick this away to get us going here.
I'm mad I ain't get to play with my Gators, man, yet for this new season.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Up over the middle, it's Davis. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers between the safeties for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And then 4th down, right back to the running game. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
1st and goal, handoff. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
As a defensive coordinator, you gotta be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up 1st downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
The pass rush closing in. Finds room at the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back. Gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Second and long now at the 17. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Gets into space at the 50. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. First down here for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Oh, a reverse. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down. We're going to throw it. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air.
You don't make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking for some space. It's Daniels. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
He's running out of time here. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with, Dante Fowler.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. The back's got it. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. And now they'll run it on the draw. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. The returner is brought down. He gets a start on the next drive. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. He'll drop back here on third down. Close to the tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 20. Touchdown. And the defense adds 6 in the interception return. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Not the regular, man.
The PAT puts them up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And they've got him. A sack on the final play of the first half. Good momentum with this defense heading to the break. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football, but that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time?
Go to Ava, baby. Man, he always coming here waking his fucking baby up, bro. Like every fucking time, man. Shit get on my fucking nerves, fool. I swear to God, bro.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going
Get on my
for
fucking
down,
nerves, bro. I always come here waking his baby up.
Job of knowing exactly where
The
that
shit
first
is
down
good,
marker
too.
is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Stewart. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain.
I think it's because I got
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like
it's
that.
because
You can either keep giving
I got
it to the
that ground and
back, or you
pound
can
thing.
set
I
up play
think.
action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he pulls in the catch. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And
Grab him, come get this baby.
This crowd is trying to inspire this defense.
Y'all for the what?
Make a big red zone stop.
Who say y'all go to the pool?
Pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown.
Y'all bringing a baby too?
That puts him on top in the second half. So they'll try to add.
I don't think he said y'all can do that.
Extra point makes the lead 4.
Y'all came here and woke this damn baby up just to leave. Get on, man. Y'all go find out something to do then, bro.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good clean play by the defense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw, testing the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And gets picked off in the end zone. So a great return following the pick. They're
That's the
finally
baby boy.
able to get him down.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a
Baby.
favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
First down, to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Game makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
28 to 24.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore
That's usual,
how big
bro.
of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Running out of time in the pocket. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down, looking to throw for it.
I can't see no yards.
Pressure, a big 4th down
This
stop.
nigga's fucking my
This is
head
the
up.
chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The shotgun running play call.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Makes it 2nd and medium. Hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's leg way. Caught quickly. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Using his legs, it's Daniels.
It ain't funny, bro. It ain't funny, man.
Second down play coming up for this offense. dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They spot it about the 27. The Gators line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Extending the
Boy,
play
you
now.
look at him, I swear to God, but his baby boy. His baby boy, I swear to God, fam. You really look at him.
They finally bring him down at 5. Offense really clicking now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
He is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Nah, man, leave this alone, fam.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. QB decides to keep it here. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down. The ball has come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
He has 1st down yardage at the 46. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Man, when your
You must have
quarterback
guessed
can run the
pass.
football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. When this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Man, really?
They're going to run it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. He grabs it inside the 20. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown. Fouls. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. Even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
That
So
would've-
touchback will start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Good call.
Important second down play coming up. It's a draw play. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Okay.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to throw. It's Lagway. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And the Gators bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Fair catch made at the 35. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. They've got him down out near the 40.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks loose at the 45. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. First down play call. Loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now.
Okay.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
What?
Into the clear. It's a sprint. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks more than enough for first down. And the ball is getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. And it's complete downfield. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Shit.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11.
So they giving him shit, fam.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
that one play, they should have let you make a play though.
Catch here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble now. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. And it's the senior getting
you want, baby? What you
Look
want?
up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now
What
fourth
you want,
down.
baby? What you want? What you want, man? What you want?
We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The Gators will have to kick this away.
What?
Be brought down, but a
These
penalty
niggas
marker was on the
almost
field.
block
Let's see what
it
this
in
is
the
about.
regular one.
And the head coach will
And
decide
kick
to
it,
accept
hit it
the
in with the
penalty
phone.
and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quick throw to the left. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Tennessee.
He ran though.
And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the
Nah, I
back
can
of
tell
the
you
end zone
better.
for a
You see me
touchdown.
play, y'all. That shit, buddy. You feel? That's how you feel.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The game makes it 2nd and medium. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They finally get him down. That's a big gain there to end the game.
He's
But the
slow,
clock
Cody.
runs out.